Rugby Synchronised Swimming Club first began over 30 years ago at the Regent Street Baths in Rugby. It was run by an elderly lady whose friend provided the music by playing her violin on the side of the pool. How things have changed, as coach Hannah Dudley explained to me when I visited the club at the Ken Marriott Leisure Centre in the town.
The profile is increasing because of 2012. People's opinion of the sport is changing a little, but there is still a really preconceived idea about the sport. Some really old-fashioned views that it's not a sport, it shouldn't be in the Olympics, and they just think it's a lot of floating around on top of the water. I mean, in fact, top synchro girls are fitter than most of the other athletes. They train for 40 hours a week.
So, what qualities make a good synchronised swimmer?
Tends to be girls that are very dedicated and committed. It's quite a hard sport because it's not about going fast, it's about really concentrating and on the very small details. And they need to be perfectionists as well. They need to be performers. They've got to want to go underwater, and half the girls, they spend the whole time underwater. We have an underwater speaker that's connected into the same speaker system, so they just hear exactly what's on top of the water underwater.
What is it about synchronised swimming that makes you get up at 6 a.m. every Saturday and Sunday?
6 o'clock starts, it's hard, but it's habit really. You get up at 6 o'clock and you like seeing the people and you just enjoy it.
It's a bit different. If you say to someone, I do synchronised swimming, then they start to ask questions.
I really want to get to the Olympics.
Do you have any rising stars at the moment?
Emily is just going off to Junior Great Britain camp. She was selected as one of the top 17 in the country to attend the camp. From those 17, they'll select 12 to go and compete for Great Britain at the Junior European Championship. And she's our first swimmer really that's got as far as that, so it's a good achievement.
For the past 5 years, 81-year-old Ron Butler has been coaching a mum's team at the same pool.
I have to remember that firstly, none of these ladies had done synchronised swimming when they were younger, and of course the routines have to be pitched to their abilities. So the very advanced swimmers will have music which has got a lot of quick changes in it, but of course you've got to be very flexible and be able to throw yourself about very easily to do that sort of thing. So we picked the more leisurely pieces for the ladies that I teach.
40-something mum Kay Ridler explains how the Mums Club first started.
I was one of the first mums that decided to have a go. But when I first started, I could only do breaststroke. I couldn't put my face in the water. So, having a nose clip was fantastic.
Joyce Williams, the newest member of the club, described the most difficult moves to me.
Well, there are quite a lot of difficult figures, but one of the particularly hard ones for me was the ballet leg, which means lying flat on your back in the water in what we call a back layout, and then slowly drawing one leg up so that eventually your leg is pointing vertically up and the other one is horizontal in the water, so they're at a right angle. The minute you start lifting your leg out of the water, then the leg becomes a dead weight, which is pressing you down, and you have to scull harder and harder and harder to lift it and support it in the air.
Team member Linus Hutchins feels indebted to their coach.
We have to say that it's Ron that has kept us going. We needed an awful lot of cajoling, encouraging. Our first thought whenever he asks us to do anything is to say, we can't do that, there's no way we can't do that.
But Coach Ron insists there's no such thing as no for Rugby Mums Synchro team.